Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Stephanie, stay-at-home wife, homeschooling mama 2-4. You're watching Steffi K's Farm Family. Today I have a curriculum haul for you. My 16-year-old is going into the 11th grade, and I got all of his books in the other day, and I promised a curriculum haul on what all we will be using. I've got his electives, I've got everything laid out here on the table in front of me. And I'm just gonna go through everything that we're using for him. We've changed some things up this year. Got some exciting electives that he's doing. So I'm gonna get on into it. Sorry I did not have a video for y'all yesterday. As you can probably tell, I'm not feeling too well. I started getting sick, I don't know. I was just not feeling well yesterday. And then I really didn't feel well last night. And I felt a little bit better this morning. I don't know if I've got a little bit of some food poison. I think that's what it is. Maybe some little bit of some food poison. I don't think it was a stomach virus because I wasn't throwing up or anything. My stomach just hurt really, really bad. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to get into my curriculum haul for my 11th grader, 16-year-old 11th grader, Caden. This is what we'll be using this year for the whole school year. Alright, I am sitting here. I know my head is probably halfway cut off, but I'm sitting here at my kitchen table. As you can see back here behind me, this is my little dining area that I have here is our little classroom. And that's the way we've always done it. That's probably the way we'll always do it. I've got all these bookshelves. Everything is organized behind me. I have to keep it this way or I will not be able to keep up with everything. Alright, I'm going to first start off with his math. He already did Algebra 1 and he did Geometry. That was what was required under our covering school. It was either he had to do Algebra 1 and Geometry or Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. So we did Algebra 1 and Geometry. I thought Geometry would be good for him because he's going into welding and air conditioning units and stuff like that. So I figured angles and everything like that would be good for him to have with the Geometry. And he wants to own his own business, so this year we're doing consumer math. Next year, his senior year, we're going to do business math. I've already got this okayed with the covering school. They said that was fine, as long as we got our Algebra 1, Algebra 2, or Algebra 1 Geometry. So this is what I chose for his math. We're going to be doing the consumer mathematics, and I just got the student book. This is just his workbook. I don't know if y'all can see a whole lot of it or not, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty much what he's already had to go through with Abeka. Oh yeah, and this is Abeka. We're going back with Abeka on a lot of things. So this is his student book. This is the tests and quizzes book. It's pretty thick. Usually they have like quizzes once or twice a week. Most of this is just working like money stuff, all that. I don't know if you can see good. That's like the first quizzes that he has. And then I also got the teacher edition, so I would know how to plan things out. And then, let me see, I think that's, yeah. And then I got the teacher quiz key, quiz and test key. All right, that's what we're doing for his math. And then we have English. I'm doing ACE PACES again. He was used to this curriculum, so we're doing ACE PACES English with him. This is just all the little paces that it comes with. You do like, I think 4 pages a day, every single day, 5 days a week. So I got all of his workbooks, and then here is my answer keys for all of his tests and the workbook stuff. Let's see, we'll go with history. He is doing American history. We used ACE PACES. Their history program and their science program is pretty good. So we are doing American history through ACE PACES. So I got all of his workbooks. And then I got my answer keys. And then his science this year, I think this is his last year that he has to have science because we've already taken it. Yeah, this is his last year he has to take science. He doesn't have to take science next year. You'll just have to excuse the background. I've got to get in here and get this house clean. I didn't feel like cleaning yesterday. We're doing astronomy science. I'm using the Lift Up Your Eyes on High. And this is through Christian Liberty Press. So I got his workbook. I asked him what he wanted to do. There was a choice that he had that he could do through our covering school or umbrella school, astronomy science is one of them. He said he would do astronomy science. So I got his workbook. Here's his test packet. And then here is my teacher's manual. And I think the answers to the workbook are in my, they're in my teacher's manual. Okay, he has 2 electives he's doing this year. And he's going to be doing one of his electives with his sister. She's starting in 9th grade this year. And I have a cousin that is completely deaf, and I've always been fascinated with sign language. So we are doing signing illustrated sign language. I thought it was pretty neat. I've already been through this book trying to learn some signs. I want to learn with them because I would love to be able to communicate with my cousin that does sign language. I don't get to see him a whole lot, but I would like to be able to communicate with him, and I would like for them to be able to communicate with him and other people that may need it. You never know what kind of situation you're going to get into where someone's having a sign and they're trying to get their word across to them and nobody knows how to do sign language. So that's what we're doing. We're doing America Sign Language, or Signing Illustrated. It's the same thing as America Sign Language. And then he's doing agriculture, which he already knows how to run this farm, how to do land work, everything, how to take care of animals. But I got this book for him. It's Common Arts Education. It's renewing the classical tradition of training the hands, head, and heart. And it's mostly just agricultural stuff. I don't know if you can see it. There's how to do like special knots, like pioneering knots and stuff like that. He's really into this kind of stuff. It's almost like a survival book, I guess. But it got approved too. This is leatherworking. He loves leatherworking. Absolutely loves leatherworking. He does have a burner and stuff upstairs that he uses, stonemasonry. It's so neat. I don't know if y'all can see it really well. Let's see what that one was. Oh, I can't get back to it. Rock work. It's the stonemasonry. But I thought that was so neat. Cooking. Hey, it even has cooking in there. That's awesome. He likes to eat. Animal husbandry. Which we pretty much know about most of the animals out there, because we've pretty much owned most of the animals out there. And then just the basic common arts. I think it's so neat. But that is what we're using for my 11th grader this year. I think he's really going to enjoy it. He is going to be working part-time. He usually gets up at 6 and goes to work. And he works until about 11 o'clock, which is just around here around our house. My man is teaching him how to weld and cut angles and all kinds of stuff to do with tubing, making cattle pens and panels out of tubing and all that. It's our neighbor. He's teaching him how to do that and trying to help him learn how to start a business and all that kind of stuff. So he'll be working half of the day, and then the other half he'll be working on all of his schoolwork. So while he's at work, I can be working with the girls on their schoolwork, and when he gets home, hopefully I'll be done with the girls, and then I can help him with his schoolwork, which he's probably not even gonna have that much help. He's really smart. So probably English he'll have to have a little help with, but he's very good at it, and I think he's going to be happy with the choices that we've made. I sat down with him and we made the choices together, so it's not just mama pushing this on him. I let him make choices too, because this is his life, his education, and I try to get it to what he's going into and what he really wants to do and base it around that. So I think we're going to have a good year again. We had a good year last year too. I was ready for it to be over, but I think we're going to have a good year again. Alright y'all, that is going to be it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We would love to have you join our YouTube family. And next week, I'm going to go ahead and warn y'all, I'm probably not going to have as many videos out next week because my husband will be off work all week long. So I don't film a whole lot when he's here because he doesn't like the filming part of it. He definitely does not want to be on the film, so it's kind of hard for me to do that when he's at home. And I haven't got used to filming in front of him. I've got used to filming in front of my kids and stuff doesn't bother me. So anyway, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you join our YouTube family. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I can't even talk today. And I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.